Hey everybody, Tyler here.
And I'm Tim.
And today we will be diving into our infestation pledge a little bit. So we will have the Veer-Myn for their debut opening battle report.
I'll be playing them, so I'm looking forward to that.
And I'll be playing the Pathfinders, a huge sniper team. I'm ready to pick off some Veer-Myn here. So, 200 points, patrol mission. Let's get into it right now. Fighting on this Forsaken Trench world today, we have the brand new long-range forward observer guy, N7117, 2 enforcer sniper specialists, the new dog drone, and then a bunch of Pathfinders, total of 6. I will be using the colored command dice and colored D8s, and those are tag markers, and that is my force.
For the Veer-Myn side, hot off the presses, we have the Piper with 2 Vermin Swarms, 2 Nightmares, 1 with a heavy chem thrower and 1 with a 2-handed drill, 1 Malignus chem thrower, 2 Crawlers, and 6 Stalkers. And I will be the white command dice.
We are out in the garage today playing on the trench board, so there's the reason I gridded this out, and so I can play Deadzone on it. Yeah, we have some bridges going over the trench, got some towers. That middle area has 2 bridges. We already laid down our items and laid down where the objectives are. Like they say, it's a 1 or a 2. Let's get this game rocking. Hey y'all, for my secret mission today, I will be assassinating the Piper. So I'll get extra points for killing him. Let's roll.
Alright, so my secret mission is basically to control objectives. Every objective on the board is worth twice as many VPs, and enemy kills are worth half the VPs, so I never win these, so we'll see what happens.
Enforcers on a 3-up for recon test.
Veer-Myn are on a 4-up.
Any tie means that we have to re-roll the whole thing. And we got an 8. Looks like the Pathfinders got a jump on them by extra 3. And on the chart, I get to pick something, I get a flanking maneuver, and 2 of my models get to go 1 cube up when I start. Here's the enforcer setup. I got the dog drone and 2 others up here. I moved my leader up 1 from the recon effect, and that sniper on top of that tower up 1 for the recon effect. Pathfinder down here, and then 2 more in the trench. I've got my 1 enforcer sniper and my other Pathfinder on the flanking maneuver because I rolled an 8. That's what I chose to do. Here we go.
Alright, on the Veer-Myn side, just because I have so many models and so many of them are size 2, I kind of had to stretch the rules a little bit and take up 6 cubes for my deployment as opposed to the 4. But, you know, can't help those things. But in this corner right here, we have my Piper and 3 Stalkers. We have the size 2 Vermin Swarm in their own cube. Here we have some Crawlers and the Malignus chem thrower. More Stalkers. My 2 Nightmares right here. I pretty much deployed with the intent of not just getting sniped from the get-go. Let's see if I can get up there and kill some boys, huh?
Here's the enforcer command dice. I'm gonna re-roll 1 of these splats. So that is a move action. I have 2 additional dice and the Mantic special, which this leader will let me basically call in a tag action without having to see anybody. It's a little couple extra dice on there.
On the Veer-Myn command dice, shoot action, an extra dice, another shoot action. I want to re-roll those shoot actions because everyone is range 1 or 2. So I have 1 additional model activation, and 1 move activation, so it's going to be handy.
For the first activation of the game, my sniper will be firing on that Veer-Myn in front of those barrels. Clear shot. I'm going to get an insane amount of dice. That is 3 base, 2 for clear shot, 2 for sniper scope, and 1 more for elevation.
And I get 3.
On a 4-up for me.
And I'm on a 5-up. Do I pick them up now?
Yeah, I think you do. Because I got 3 8s in there, and yeah. Easy money.
Don't worry, I got 5 more. I'm going to use another activation command action. So I'm going to move both of my nightmares. I'm going to sprint them each forward. I'm going to check this item. Schultz is covering his eyes. Nice.
The Deadzone with the burst laser is going to move 2 as a short action because it is speed 2-4 and will fire straight down the line at the Malignus and the rest of his cube. 3 dice base, 2 for clear shot, and way to fire on a 6-up.
Surviving on a 5.
Here's the way to fire. Not a darn thing.
I got 2. So
He's fine. They weathered the hail of bullets and lasers, of the bursting lasers, but now they're all suppressed.
for my next activation, we're going to move a special guest star, Nick the Knife, who carries no fewer than 5 knives on him at any given time. He is going to sprint forward, eager to use all of his knives. That's a Timbertina special modeling.
This Pathfinder is going to use a tag action, a special action, so short action, to tag the Piper. Piper has been tagged and ready to be shot at. For the second short action, it will move diagonally down to there.
Piper acting with godlike omniscience. As if he knows that he's been marked, he's going to sprint 3 cubes out of line of sight, hopefully. Activated.
The Pathfinder on the stairs is going to climb up the building and then take a shot at one of the nightmares. 3 dice plus 1 for elevation on a 4-up for the Pathfinder.
And the nightmare gets a 4-up save.
I got 4 successes to his 3. The nightmares surprisingly only have no armor. That is 1 wound. 1 wound on the big drill.
And Malignus Chem Thrower is going to stand up. He's going to use that quick little legs of him to move right here.
My thug OG, who's ready to pop some caps, look at that pose, is going to move forward under the bridge, and he's going to fire at that lonely Veer-Myn in the back. 3 dice, 4-up.
3 dice, 5 up. Yikes. Maybe I'll pick him up.
Bam!
Pull up. Freedom boys. Alright, so this crawler is going to stand up and then move into the cube with this nightmare.
Forward observer is going to noob tube an indirect shot, pop it over this building, hopefully into the cube with the shredder and the other little Veer-Myn. His grenade launcher is a indirect 3 weapon, but since I can't see the model, he needs 2 successes. He only got 1, so it misses. Now it scatters. This will be cube number 1 going around in a circle. This will be 8. And shot misses and hits absolutely nothing. With his remaining short action, he's just going to move back 1.
Stalker is going to sprint. Move right here.
Pathfinder under the bridge is going to move here and then here, and that'll be the activation.
Stalker is going to move into this cube right here. Tyler has already activated all of his models at this point, so I'm just going to freely activate my remaining 4 guys. This crawler is going to stand up, ideally, and move right here. Activate. Vermin Swarm, because it's agile, can move up for free. And he's going to take his normal sprint action right here. And the other Brood Swarm, because of the size limit on the bridge, is going to do the exact same thing, but he's only going to move 2.
Scary. End of the first round, and my flanking maneuver homies over here just showed up on this tower just in time to pop some vermin, hopefully. It's the end of the first round, so I have 2 kills, and the vermin are quickly, might I emphasize quickly, advancing on the Pathfinders. Pathfinder command dice for round 2. Definitely going to re-roll those. So that is 2 splats, 1 extra shoot action, and an extra dice.
For the Veer-Myn command dice, I'm going to re-roll the shoot.
Fresh off the flanking maneuver, this sniper is going to kill something for sure. He's going to go for the Piper. 3 dice base, 2 for sniper scope, 1 for being above, an extra 1 for the ammo that he bought initially, and 1 more because I really want this guy dead with a command dice.
I'm also going to play an additional command dice, giving me a grand total of 4.
4 up on both sides.
Yikes.
That's 5 successes for
My 2.
me. So there goes 2.
3,
and
minus
that means
1 for Pathfinder.
tough, injure, injure. So actually dead.
1.
Out of nowhere, headshot.
We don't flick models here.
And because badass enforcer snipers are known to be jerks, I'm gonna play an additional shoot action and fire a clear shot at that one right there with the item. 3 base, 2 for sniper scope, 2 for before clear shot, and 1 for being above. 4
I got
up.
3. Oops, sorry.
2 8s, another 8.
Should I pick them up now?
I do believe so. That is another very dead model.
Alright, so Frankie 5 Knife here is going to use a move command action, moving him up, and then he's going to sprint. 1, 2, 3. He's going to use those knives. You know he is.
The Pathfinder is being attacked here, so he will be rolling 3 dice to survive on a 4 up.
And the Veer-Myn is going to be attacking on a 4 up, and he gets 4 dice for moving in. Three to 3 it looks like.
Sorry about the lawnmower.
So he's gonna use a fight command action because he's got all those he's got all those dang knives. So we're gonna do it all again.
Same roll minus the charging bonus.
So that's 4 successes for the Veer-Myn.
That is an injure on the Pathfinder. Old Cinco knife pulled out a little bit of blood there. Dio single G is going to move up to here and fire into the rat swarm over there. 3 dice, way to fire 6 up. Ooh, way to fire.
Yikes.
2 to 1 with the dog coming out on top. That is 1 injury token and some pinning action. I'm surviving on a 4 up.
Attacking on a 4 up.
Oh, dang.
So that's 5 successes to 2.
First Veer-Myn strike of the game, dead Pathfinder.
That's not going to end up well for him.
Theta Nu, aka Thug Nasty, is going to pivot in his cube and pop a cap.
That's execution style.
5 dice clear shot.
3 dice dead ass.
Yikes, no, not really.
No way.
That's what you get for holding the pistol sideways, right there.
Nightmare is going to move up here, onto the objective, activate.
The forward observer is going to move here and show Thug Nasty how it should have been going. 3 dice base, 2 for clear shot, 1 for being above.
No honor, no respect.
He's on a 4. Keep those 8s rolling.
I assume I'll just pick them up.
Yep. 6 to 1. Instant death.
Tell Frank Sinatra that the Rat Pack has 1 new member in heaven. Crawler is going to move in here, and he is going to shoot at the dog drone.
6 ups all around. Way to fire on the Veer-Myn.
Yikes.
Pathfinder over here will ascend this wall and fire into the Nightmare. 4 dice for elevation on a 4 up. That is 4 dice to 2,
He's dead.
and since he was injured before, he's dead now.
The Crawler, not happy about the loss of the Nightmare, is going to move. He's going to try and clear shot that wicked Pathfinder.
4 ups for me.
6 ups for me. Disgusting. Nothing. Nothing.
Pathfinder on the tower is going to fire at the recently moved Veer-Myn. 4 dice for being on a higher level. injure marker. That Pathfinder is now activated, but I'm going to activate this sniper with my faction special, which allows me to shoot at the same target with another one called On My Mark. So now the sniper will try his hand at taking care of this Veer-Myn problem. 3 dice base, 2 for being a sniper, or sniper scope I should say, and 1 more for being elevated.
I got 3.
4 up.
I got 1.
I got 4, and that'll take care of him.
Peace and love. This gentleman is going to stand up. He's going to squiggle on over here onto the objective, taking his injury with him.
I promise we didn't plan this, but the one that's pointing directly at the swarm up there is going to tag it. Now that it has been tagged, I will take a shot with the bonus. 3 dice base, 1 more for the tagging. On a 4 up. Getting some chain action here. That is a 2-2 result, nothing happening.
This Veer-Myn swarm is going to sprint. 1, 2, 3.
Pathfinder now has to activate and try to survive another round. I'm going to try to move out, but this will be a quick fight action first. A quick mistake that we just caught is that if you have a friendly model in the cube, it counts for surviving also, not only fights. We thought it was just fights, but apparently it's both. So I'm going to survive with 4 dice on a 4 up.
I get 3 on a 4 up.
So it's cocked, and that is an 8.
He's out of there.
He's out of there safe and sound. So he's just going to go down here and check this item. Please be intel, please be intel, please be intel. Nope, it's a booby trap. Here we go for some more fun. Frag is a 3 dice 4 up test, and my survive is also a 3 dice 4 up test. Uh-oh. Little extracurricular play.
Uh-oh.
Strength of the explosion. Won't throw him around. I might throw his body around, but 2-1 means he's dead because he's already been injured. Tough day at the office for this guy. He had it rough.
And my heart will go on. The Malignus Chem Thrower is going to move forward 2 cubes. He's going to use the item, which just so happens to be a fragmentation grenade, and he's going to throw it ideally into the nasty Nate DOG. I need to get 1 success on a 5 up shoot.
He lands it. So the explosion will go off in that cube. 3 dice on 4 up, and my survive is 6 up.
I'm gonna call that cocked.
So a 2-1 result. That is a victory for the explosion, and an injury marker on the dog drone. Plus, now it will go in a random direction.
For the scatter, we're gonna count this cube as 1, this cube is 8, and 2, 3, and 4 are gonna be count as being thrown into a wall. That's a 1. He takes a drop.
Now the force of gravity on this fall. Force of gravity will be 3 dice 5 up, and my test is a 6 as usual. And the fall breaks the joints of the Snoop DOG. Goodbye.
Peace. This dapper little gent on the objective is just going to activate. Thanks for the points.
End of the second round. Pretty eventful round. We got some sweet grenade action on the dog drone. This is the Enforcer graveyard-ish area. 2 Pathfinders in there. Here's the state of the board. We have the Veer-Myn on some objectives, which I'm kind of worried about. And we have a large graveyard growing, which I'm very happy about. So here we go into round 3. Round 3 Pathfinder dice. That's pretty good. I'm going to re-roll the fight for another shoot. So 2 shoot actions with an extra dice and an extra activation.
For the Veer-Myn command dice, I'm going to re-roll the shoot and one of the splats. So I have extra activation, a shoot, and a squad special, which is essentially just another activation.
The snipers are going to work in tandem to help each other out. This one's going to turn over here and fire at super knifey guy in the shadows, apparently. Thank you, lighting. 3 dice base, plus 2 for sniper scope, minus 2 because my friendly model's in the cube. But I am going to play the command dice on it. So, grand total of 4 on a 4 up. And a lot of passion. So a 3 to 5 result here means a
Dead rat.
dead super knife guy.
But he's the mouse from the Green Mile, so he's okay, right? Anyone else seen that movie? No? Sorry.
And because I can, I'm going to play a shoot action on this sniper. And this time he will be focusing his efforts on the swarm over here. 3 dice, 2 for sniper scope, and 1 for being above. Here we go. 4 ups.
I got 1.
I got 3. Dead swarm because he's already been injured once. The enforcers are on a serious power play here. He's gonna... this sniper over here now is going to play an additional model activation and take a clear shot at the flamethrower, or chem thrower guy. 3 dice base, 2 for sniper scope, 2 for clear shot, and 1 for elevation. Hopefully a dead rat.
I got 3 of them.
There's the 8.
Yeah, that's a 6.
That means there's a net of a positive 4 for the Pathfinders.
Look out. Round and round, what goes around comes around. That's a rat song, by the way. R-A-T-T, look them up.
And just because I don't believe in holding my command dice for any longer than 20 seconds, I will use my final shoot action, final command dice of the round to shoot at the swarm over there. Same roll as last time with a clear shot. I'm gonna roll this out because I'm a jerk.
Oh, you got another 8 too. Go ahead and roll
Another
that
8.
one.
Oh, and another one.
8. Go ahead and roll that one out.
Safe to say he might just be dead. That's just a hunch. Enforcer snipers are.
I got no more references for you for now. Please stay tuned. Nightmare is going to climb up here. He's going to check the item. Ammo. He's going to use that as he shoots at the Pathfinder for a clear shot. And just to clarify, because the heavy chem thrower is in fact heavy, I will have to use one of my shoot command actions. However, because it's a clear shot and because of the ammo item I'm using, I'll be rolling 6 dice on a 6 up.
I got 2 successes.
I also got 2 successes.
But now the cube is drenched in nasty chemicals. Yet again, we didn't plan this, but the one that's pointing upwards will point upwards at the nightmare and get a tag on it. And that is a tag marker. With the remaining short action, I'm going to shoot with 4 because of the tag ability. And I'm going to roll very nicely, it looks like. A result of positive 2, so 2 injures on the nightmare. Activated.
This little dude is going to move. And he is going to PTFO if you play Battlefield, or just get on that objective. And then with my double activation command action, my main man right here is likewise going to hop on this objective.
Pathfinder up here is going to shoot at the objective with the Veer-Myn on it. Over there. 4 dice for being above.
I got 1.
I got 4.
He's dead.
Ah, it burns! The acid, that is. Let's roll for that. Fire on a 4 up, survive on a 4 up. 2 to 3, and that really burns. Got the chemicals off, but at a very hurtful cost. Injured. Since putting out it burns is a free short action, or yeah, I get to use 2 short actions. 1, I'm going to tag the guy in that cube, and the second, I will fire. 3 dice base, 2 for clear shot, and 1 for being above. 4 up.
1. Modern philosopher Lil Wayne once said, "All rats gotta die, even Master Splinter." Damn, he was right. All too right.
Theta Nu, aka Thug Nasty, will go up here and try to pop a cap up at the nightmare. Know what I'm saying? Only 3 dice, but this time he actually hit something. Not that it matters.
Yeah, he's alright.
Finally, Forward Observer is going to fire up there with his noob tube, and he can't see him, so he needs only 1 to find out what cube it goes into. 3 dice, needing 1 to hit. Oh yeah, he hits it, so it goes in that cube, and now the effect of it. Indirect is a 3 dice 4-up test. 3 to 3 means that nothing happens on this. At the end of round 3, Tim has decided to concede because he only has 1 model left and I have lots of models left. It's a very fun game. Thanks for watching this part, at least. And there you have it. The initial Veer-Myn debut did not go so hot. You know, they wouldn't be real new models unless they had a terrible first outing. That's just how it is. Everyone knows that.
It always goes that way. Honestly, though, I was very happy with. I had a lot of fun playing them. I mean, I felt like I didn't play them the wrong way. As like the first time I played Plague, I just got blown up. But I feel like I did a fairly good job as far as just strategy-wise. But just the rolls. Schultz obviously got a lot of great rolls in there.
Yeah, I was rolling hot today. I mean, everything on a 4-up, I basically rolled no 1, 2s, or 3s.
Yeah, from the jump even, like with his flanking maneuver, I feel like at that point, my plan just kind of went to hell. But yeah, a lot of the stat differences, obviously all of the 4-ups versus all of my 5-ups to survive pretty much put me at a disadvantage the entire time. Other than that, I feel like, but like that aside, I feel like their stats are balanced. I think they're a lot of fun so far. I definitely look forward to playing them again. One concern I have is the Nightmare with the heavy chem thrower.
Yeah, I didn't realize that weapon was heavy until after we started looking at it. The fact that it's heavy really kind of sucks because it's only a range 3 weapon, and then for it to also be heavy means you can't move that far and then shoot it. So it's basically, it eats up your command actions, which is another thing that you were lacking. The Piper isn't a tactician, so you only get 3 command actions, and 2 of them basically do the exact same thing because the Mantic Splat for the Piper is basically the same as rolling an extra activation, so that kind of hurt too.
Yeah, so I feel like really the only role of a Nightmare with a chem thrower is basically to just sit tight on a corner and just wait for someone to walk into his range that he can see. But other than that, being aggressive with him is just not a good strategy.
It'll be fun to keep trying out new Veer-Myn lists, brand new factions, so we're really just shooting in the dark here, trying to get something cool. As we get more of the pledge built in, I think we'll have more variation. Pathfinders were awesome though. This is the first time I've ever brought more than like 1 or 2, and they did their job. Plus, bringing in some sniper action is always just insanely powerful. I love the Enforcer Sniper, and they definitely held their name today. Plus, getting all those recon things and be able to put both of them on giant pedestals was great, because that flanking maneuver did make a big difference.
At least I hope you enjoyed all of my rat puns and references. Those were, spent a lot of time coming up with those, so didn't come out empty. And I also have some bad news for all you Team Tim members out there. I'm actually going to be out of town this summer and also into the next semester. So the battle reports are going to be lacking for a little bit.
Lacking his sharp wit, at least. I'll probably get other people in here to play some battle reports for the channel.
To fill the large void that I leave. But so just expect that the videos are gonna come out a little slower. I'm gonna come up 2 or 3 times over the summer, so hopefully we'll at least get some battle reports then. But just a heads up for you guys who all eagerly await all of our videos.
Thanks so much for watching. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe, and keep rolling 8s like I did today.